With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone, our question is a sound source is moving on a circular path of radius r with constant angular speed omega in the anti-clockwise direction and emits a frequency of n. An observer performs simple harmonic along the path QPR with time period t is equal to 2 pi upon omega as shown in figure. If at t is equal to 0, source is at A and observer is at point Q, assume OP is very large as compared to radius r and QP. Then our options are: observer will hear maximum frequency at P if source is at point B. Observer will hear maximum frequency at P if observer is at D. Option number C is observer will hear maximum frequency at Q if source is at point B. And option number D is observer will hear maximum frequency if at Q if source is at point D. Now, as our solution begins, we know that according to Doppler's effect, apparent frequency is f dash is f into v minus vo upon v minus vs, where v is the velocity of wave and vo is velocity of observer and vs is velocity of source. Where in this question it is given that frequency of source is n. Now we will assume that velocity of wave is v. Now in this question it is given that our source is moving in anti-clockwise direction. So its velocity is in this direction. We know that velocity is v is equal to omega r. So velocity is in this direction, which becomes omega r. In this direction, velocity is omega r. In this direction, velocity is omega r. And in this direction, velocity is omega r. Now, our observer is doing SHM. So he is going like this. And at this point, velocity is maximum. We will consider that it is v naught. And at point Q and R, its velocity is 0 according to rules of SHM. Now, in option number A, we have to find out when our source is at point B and observer is at point B. And PV is equal to N into V minus V naught upon V minus Vs, where we know that at point P, velocity of observer is V naught in this direction, and at point P, velocity of source is omega r in this direction. So this becomes N into V minus V naught upon V minus r omega, because source is now moving in negative x direction. So this becomes N V minus V naught upon V plus r omega. This is equation number 1. Now, in option number B, our source is at point D and observer is at point P. Now, when source is at point D, then its velocity in this direction, omega r. But when source is at point P, then it has two cases, that either it is coming from QR, then its velocity is in this direction, and either it is coming from PR, RP, then its velocity is in this direction. We have to consider both cases. Now, we will first consider that velocity is in this direction. Then, then NBD becomes n into v minus v naught upon v minus r omega. This becomes v plus v naught upon v minus r omega into n. This is equation number 2. And when velocity is in this direction, then apparent frequency becomes npd is equal to n into v minus v naught upon v minus r omega. This becomes n into v minus v naught upon v minus r omega. This is equation number 3. Now, in option number C, our source is at point B and observer is at point Q. Then this case, then n QV becomes n into v minus velocity of observer at point Q is 0 and velocity of source at point V is omega r in this direction. So this becomes v minus 0 upon v minus r omega. This becomes n into v upon v plus r omega. This is equation number 4. Now, in option number D, our source is at point D and observer is at point Q. When our observer is at point Q, its velocity is 0, and when source is at point D, its velocity is omega r in this direction. So, and QD becomes n into v minus 0 upon v minus r omega. This becomes n into v upon v minus r omega. This is equation number 5. Now, when we compare equation number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, we will find out that second equation is maximum. So it is at point when observer is at point P and source is at point D. So option number B is correct. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.